in this closet.
That's all right, Pudding. He'll get used to you.
Spooks were having their midnight fling. The merry making was in full swing. They shrieked themselves to a cheerful dance when the skeleton in the closet did his dance. Now goblin giggled with fiendish glee. A shout rang out from a big banshee. Amazed was every ghostly glance when the skeleton in the closet started to dance. All the witches wearing stitches while his steps made rhythmic thumps, and they nearly dropped the broomsticks when he tried to do the bumps. You never heard such unearthly laughter or such hilarious groans when the skeleton in the closet rattled his bones. All the witches were in stitches while the steps made rhythmic thumbs, and they nearly dropped their broomsticks when he tried to do the bumps. You never heard such unearthly laughter or such hilarious groans when that skeleton in that closet ran his bones.
Now gather round while I elucidate on what goes on when it gets late. Along about midnight, the ghosts and banshees get together for a jamboree. There's ghosts with horns and saucer eyes. Some have fangs about this size. Some short and fat, some tall and thin, and some don't even bother to wear their skin.
I'm a-telling you, brother, it's a fearful sight just to see what goes on in the night.
When the spooks have a midnight jamboree, they break it up with a fiendish glee.
Ghosts are bad, but the one that's cursed is the headless horseman. He's the worst.
When he goes jogging across the land, holding his noggin right in his hand, demons take one look and groan.
Then they hit the road for parts unknown.
Well, there's no rage like a spook that's burned.
The ghost don't like a man, he's really burned.
He swears to the longest day he's dead.
Well, I'll show them that I can get ahead.
Wow, 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 wow.
So close all the windows,
Lock all the doors.
unless you're careful, why he'll get yours.
Don't think he'll hesitate a bit, 'cause you clip your top if it will fit.
He likes them little, he likes them big. Part him in the middle or wear a wig.
Black or white or even red.
The headless horseman needs a head.
With a hip, hip, hip and a clippity-clop.
Why, he's out looking for a head to chop. So don't stop to figure out a plan, 'cause you can't reason with a headless man.
With a hip, hip, hop and a clippity-clop. Look out!
We know what we're talking about, believe me. You better watch your cues, but take a look at the people who ignored the old good book. Change your ways, you'll find it pays, 'cause you can't be a haint if you ain't Kinda crazed, I guess you'd say. Take our word, we know what we're talking about. You know, this is a pretty spooky thing we're doing here. You don't mind if I turn on another light, do you?
Here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red-hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest of his frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Ho-dee-ho, dee-ho, ho-dee-ho, dee-ho, hi-dee-hi, dee-hi, hi-dee-hi. Hey dee hey dee hey dee hey. Hey dee hey dee hey dee hey. Ho dee ho de ho de ho. Ho dee ho de ho de ho. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and he showed her how to kick the gong around. Hey dee hey dee hey, hey dee hey, oi 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 oi, ay 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 He had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her a whole built of gold and steel, a diamond car with the platinum wheels. Howdy, 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 He gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. What did she do? She sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Hi, dee, hi, dee, hi. Hi, dee, hi, dee, hi.
Little goblin who had a broken broom. When he went anywhere, it would wobble in the air, and his heart would fill with gloom. He tried so hard to fix it every night, but he just couldn't get it working right. The wobbling goblin with the broken broom could never fly too high, for right at the takeoff another piece would break off, and soon he would be dangling in the sky. Each evening, just as he would leave the ground, his radio would say,
Control tower to Goblin, your broomstick is wobbling, you'd better make a landing right away.
It soon got so he could only ride when the witches took him piggyback, until at last he used his brain and bought himself an aeroplane. So if you'll look for him on Halloween, you'll see him zip and zoom. No harm can befall him, no longer can they call him the wobbling goblin with the broken broom. Goblin with the broken broom could never fly too high, for right at the takeoff another piece would break off and he would soon be dangling in the sky. Each evening just as he would leave the ground, his radio would say,
Control tower to Goblin, your broomstick is wobbling, you better make a landing right away.
It soon got so he could only ride when the witches took him piggyback, until at last he used his brain and bought himself an aeroplane. So if you'll look for him on Halloween, you'll see him zip and zoom. No harm can befall him, no longer can they call him the wobbling goblin with the broken broom.
Hidey, hidey, hide, hidey, hidey, hey.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hidey, hidey, hide, holy, holy, ho.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hidey, hidey, hide, holy, holy, ho. Hidey, hidey, hide, hidey, hidey, hey.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hidey, hidey, hide, holy, holy, ho.
Boom, 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 boom.
Archie bad body, bada do 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 body, baba do body, do 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 bada body, Archie bada wow wow, bada do 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 bada.
Hidey, hidey, hide, holy, holy, ho. Bada.
a big pumpkin pie in the sky. Children sing, children waltz.
Who gives a darn if your face is false?
Jump on your broom like a witch. Go and toss all your gloom in the ditch. Go out on the street for a trick or a treat.
You're a cinch to strike it rich. Halloween, Halloween. All other holidays go between.
The night of All Hallows,
So light up the tallow and make it a bright Halloween.
Owls and bats, howls from cats may scare the buttons right off your spats. We'll now go dramatic with ghosts from the attic and make it a bright Halloween.
It's Halloween.
I went to St. James Infirmary and I found my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so sweet, so cold, so bare. Let her go, God bless her, no matter where she may be. She might look this whole world over, never find another sweet man like me. When I die, dress me in straight lace shoes, babe, box back coat and a Stetson hat. Hang a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so the broads will know I died standing pat. When I die, dress me in straight lace shoes, babe, box back coat and a Stetson hat. Hang a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so the broads will know I died standing pat.
Children, have you ever met the bogeyman before? No, of course you haven't, for you're much too good, I'm sure. Don't you be afraid of him if he should visit you. He's a great big coward, so I'll tell you what to do. Hush, 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 here comes the bogeyman. Don't let him come too close to you, he'll catch you if he can. Just pretend that you're a crocodile, and you will find that bogeyman will run away a mile. Say shoo shoo and stick him with a pin. Bogeyman will very nearly jump out of his skin. Say buzz buzz, just like the wasp that stings. Bogeyman will think you are an elephant with wings. Hush, 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 here comes the bogeyman. Tell him you've got soldiers in your bed, for he will never guess that they are only made of lead. Say hush, hush, he'll think that you're asleep. If you make a lovely snore, away he'll softly creep. Sing this tune, you children one and all. Bogeyman will run away, he'll think it's Henry Hall. When the shadows of the evening creep across the sky, and your mommy comes upstairs to sing a lullaby, tell her that the bogeyman no longer frightens you. Uncle Henry's very kindly told you what to do. Hush, 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 here comes the bogeyman. Don't let him come too close to you, he'll catch you if he can. Just pretend your teddy bear's a dog, then shout out, fetch him, Teddy, and he'll hop off like a frog. Say meow, pretend that you're a cat. He'll think you may scratch, and that will make him fall down flat. Just pretend he isn't really there. You will find that bogeyman will finish in thin air. Here's one way to catch him without fail. Just keep a little salt with you and put it on his tail.
Hidey, 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 hidey. Hidey, 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 hidey. Whoa! You didn't see me climb through the window. Nobody had to open that door. I just climbed right through the wall, and I want you one and all to stand aside and let me have the floor. Take a look, I'm not such a stranger. Here's the face you cookies all ought to know. You can tell me I'm not wanted, but the joint will still be haunted, 'cause I'm the ghost of Smokey Joe. Remember when I kicked the bucket in my mansion up on Strivers Row? When they came and took me off in a $1,000,000 coffin, 'cause I'm the ghost of Smokey Joe. Tell me, do you remember Minnie?
Yeah, we remember Minnie.
That frail I never found. You never recognized your Minnie. You mean to say that Minnie quit kicking the gong around? I got a date on my estate down in Hades. Call my chariot so I can go. And should the mooch you're walking, just tell her you've been talking to the ghost of Smokey Joe. Yes, I remember Minnie. She's that frail I never found. You mean to say that Minnie quit kicking the gong around? I got a date on my stake down in Hades. Call the chariot so I can go. And should the mooch you're walking, just tell her you've been talking to the ghost of Smokey. Dee-dee-da!
with the devil, says I.
Shh, look out for the devil. Look out for the devil. Look out for the devil.
Oh, the devil with the devil, says I. You're so afraid of old man Satan, now why don't you stop your hesitating? You're gonna be a long time dead, so the devil with the devil, says I. You're always giving me the dickens, telling me that life's no easy pickings. But just as long as I have fun, why, the devil with the devil, says I. You can have your social teas and bingo for your fun, but the things I like to do, you stop me one by one. Now even if you make me stronger, that ain't gonna make me live no longer. So even if I go to shh, the devil with the devil, says I.
Look out for the devil, look out for the devil.
Oh, the devil with the devil, says I.